from my study of the Vatican on and off for the last 9 years, what I've come to realize, and I wrote a book that really goes back 200 years, so I cover a lot of popes. The best of the popes are the best politicians, meaning they're the best populists. So there was a pope in the early 60s, John the 23rd. He was very like my grandmother used to love him. He sort of had a little overweight, cherub of a face, very nice, washed the feet of the poor, did all the things, went to jails that the traditionalists hated. People loved him. The pope after him, Pope Paul VI, very reserved, cool, aloof, not very popular. This pope, compared especially to his predecessor, the German Benedict, is a breath of fresh air. So he is a populist in the best sense of the word. And he is saying all the right things in terms of looking more inclusive. In terms of actual policy, the policies aren't changing as radically underneath. So Francis, when he was the Cardinal of Argentina in Buenos Aires, led the fight against gay marriage and had language that was very, very tough. The president of Argentina thought it was too tough. He's never moved away from any of that when he's become pope. He's left it aside and instead been much more tolerant about who am I to judge. But the policy of the church hasn't changed. He hasn't changed the policy of the church about contraception or abortion, but he's allowing women who had an abortion in the year of mercy, starting in December, to go for 1 year to be forgiven in confession. So he's hitting all the right things, but he's almost a Rorschach test. What I mean by that is people see in him what they want. So I have friends here in Miami, gay friends who believe that tomorrow he's going to legalize gay marriage in the Catholic Church and allow priests to marry and permit trimester abortions, and he'll do that. And there are traditionalists who think he's going to pull it all back and be an iron-fisted Pope Pius. He'll walk that line in between. He's trying to balance the two. There's no doubt he's a reforming pope, but I think there are limitations onto what he can accomplish, so I always worry about people getting expectations too high, and then they get dashed on the rocks of reality.